Thursday night football action. We have the Clemson Tigers, 11th ranked in the country, visiting the Louisville Cardinals. And I'm taking the Louisville Cardinals. I'm going to take the points here in this spot. I like them in this spot to go ahead and cover, keep this game close, or even go ahead and pull off the upset. I really like Bobby Petrino as a football coach. I do like Dabo Swinney as well. He's a hard guy not to like, really enthusiastic coach. So it's going to be a good matchup, a lot closer than people think. Louisville, a really talented team, but they just haven't shown it yet. I think they do tonight. Let's talk about Clemson. Last week against Appalachian State, they scored 41 points, 392 yards of total offense, third down conversion rate of just 33.33%. And that might be a little bit of a red flag. They didn't probably gain as many yards, and they weren't as efficient in third downs as they probably should have been against a very overmatched Appalachian State team. But this is a good Clemson team. I like their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. But something I don't like is the fact he hasn't had a lot of action as far as road starts are concerned in a hostile environment, playing a complete game. He did it once last year, and then he got injured towards the end of the year against Florida State. And he played pretty well, 147 QB rating in that matchup. But still, I think he's in a tough spot here. Louisville's got a really good defense, very good front seven. I think they're going to get some pressure on him. They're going to get after him. Defensively, Clemson against Appalachian State, again, they dominated. They only allowed 10 points, 298 total yards, third down conversion rate of 18%. They were Appalachian State was completely overmatched by Clemson. You know, as the stats tell, they gave up the ball 4 times, or Clemson, made them turn over the ball 4 times. So, it's hard to really judge how good is Clemson, but step up in talent, a couple things against them. First of all, their first big road game of the year. It's a short week. Well, that's one thing combined right there. And they might, I don't think they are, but they might be peeking ahead towards the Irish in 2 weeks. Probably not. Still off this short week. Very well coached Louisville team. Louisville's going to give them trouble tonight. Offensively, Louisville in 2 games this year against Auburn and Houston. The games have been pretty close. Louisville, they've averaged 27.5 points per game, 400 total yards of offense, and a third down conversion rate of 48.15%. Not amazing numbers, but not bad either against 2 pretty good teams. Last week against Houston, they had 5 turnovers. That absolutely cannot happen against Clemson. They've had some QB issues and some frontline issue that's been written about extensively. But this is a Bobby Petrino team. They're well coached. They do have some talent. The learning curve is over. They've got to come ready to play, and I think they do tonight. I think they come in focused. I don't care who takes the snaps behind center. It could be a couple different guys. This still is a talented team, and they have a really good defense. And let's talk about that defense. So far this year, defensively, they haven't played like they're capable of. Louisville is average, giving up 32.5 points per game, 394.5 yards per game, and a third down conversion rate of 46.88%. Now, mind you, again, those 5 turnovers last game against Houston did not help. Defense had to play more than they normally would have. First game against Auburn, I think Auburn is a good team, and I understand what people might think. Well, look what happened with Auburn last week. They almost lost to Jacksonville. Well, look, Auburn's got LSU this week. You think they weren't looking ahead to LSU? Of course they were. So that happens even to the best of teams. So I don't mind that. I don't think that's any big deal. Auburn is a good football team. Louisville did play them tough, and they are going to play the Tigers tough tonight. So look for Louisville to keep this game close. I think Petrino's going to have them ready. It's going to be a great game. I can't wait. And I'm back in the Cardinals here. Give me the points. And I wish you guys luck on your NCAA football games.